Judy, this is going to give J.D. Vance and Tim Walz a chance to step into the national spotlight in what is a very close presidential race. But the case that they will be making to voters is really all about the candidates at the top of the ticket. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance squaring off tonight in a 90-minute debate where both sides are trying to keep expectations down.
Nobody votes for a vice presidential candidate, but these are two people that the American public doesn't know all that well.
The hot-button issue tonight could be the escalating conflict in the Middle East, but for most voters, the bigger concern may be one that hits much closer to home, in their wallets.
Their number one issue, I think, is going to be the economy and inflation. And how can you reassure me that life's going to get better for me if I elect you? That's going to be the important question they want to answer.
While all the economic indicators are moving in the right direction and show a very strong economy, people aren't feeling it. They're not feeling it in their pocketbook, in their wages, and certainly in the prices.
Vance will be looking to score points on issues like immigration and crime, key talking points for Donald Trump.
He's going to want to hammer away at Walz on the Biden-Harris record.
Walz could do well on the topic of abortion and a woman's right to choose.
The Kamala Harris, Tim Walz ticket thinks they have an advantage, and according to public opinion polls, they do on that issue. The question is, how much do people care about that compared to some of these other issues that they'll be discussing?
There will be no studio audience for the debate and no opening statements, just the candidates and CBS News moderators. And unlike the most recent presidential debate, mics will not be muted when the opposing candidate is answering questions.
If they can score some points, if they can get some attention, that's a bonus. But they don't want to make any mistakes. They don't want to come away with a viral moment where they've made a misstatement, where they've made a mistake, where they've embarrassed themselves. That's the key thing that they have to focus on.
But the bottom line in tonight's vice presidential debate is really more about those candidates making their case on policy and vision as surrogates for the presidential candidates. And since Donald Trump says he will not do another debate with Kamala Harris, this will be the last debate before the election. And that, guys, is now just 5 weeks away from today.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.